The next guy comes to stage, part of the Covert Comics. It's a web series, YouTube and whatnot. You're going to love him. Please welcome all the way from Squamish, Mr. Kelly Dyer. Give it up for Kelly Dyer!
Good evening, Communix. How's everybody doing? Huh? Awesome. Happy November. Or should I say Movember? As you can see, I'm participating. Not exactly sure what me looking like an out-of-work pedophile does for a complete stranger's ass cancer, but anything for charity. I was watching TV before the show tonight. I caught what I like to think is the most annoying television program on air. Smarter than a 5th grader? Anyone seen this fucking show? Yeah, I don't watch TV to have an 8-year-old rub it in my face that he's smarter than me. I get it. You just got out of class, you little shit. I'm 39 years old. You need to know different stuff to get through a day. I don't need to know geography, Foxworthy. I got a travel agent. I got some questions for these little smart asses. I'd like to throw them on the hot seat. I got some questions for them. Let's see what they know. Do you know the difference between a variable and a fixed rate mortgage, Timmy? No? Still live at home? How much does an ounce of Kush go for? Oh, you don't smoke weed? Yet. How do you get a girl home from the bar at 2 a.m.? Shooters. You might want to write that one down. You're going to need that in 13 years. Math questions? Really? You're asking me math questions? I got an iPhone. Go clean your fucking room. Come to the show where you learn a little bit about me. I recently tied the knot. I'd hold the applause, ladies. Things aren't going so well.
Where's the ring?
It's on the other finger. It's a joke, lady. Hold your horses. So in the joke, when I'm married, my wife comes home the other week and she's like, honey, I lost my job. And I'm like, really? She's like, don't worry. I got a plan. I'm just going to stay home and be a trophy wife. And I'm like, babe, I'm not sure what place we got. Feeling like we won. I don't think we got first. I'm thinking more like ribbon wife. Like the kind they hand out at the Special Olympics for participating. I don't know, maybe honorable mention wife. Thanks for coming out wife. I don't think we're calling it an engraver. That is what I'm getting at. You remember trophies when you were a kid? These were like the coolest things ever. Big shiny thing in your room, you can barely fall asleep staring at it. Kinda lost their cachet as an adult though, huh? I got a job. I got money. I can buy a fucking trophy that says anything on it. Best hockey player in the world, Kelly Dyer. Biggest penis in the world, Kelly Dyer. I don't know, maybe I'll get a replica Stanley Cup made. Keep it in my bedroom, hoist it above my head every time I fuck my wife. It's a joke, pal. For the second time, it's a joke. Not everything's funny because it's true. And that definitely applies to marriage. As I was saying, I was having sex with my wife the other night. I bring it up because it does not happen very often. It was magic. I went all out. We went out for dinner. played some romantic music, I lit some candles in the bedroom. The magic did not last long though, folks, let me tell ya. I caught a glimpse of my cum face in the mirror in our bedroom. I gotta say, I looked a little retarded. I got the wheels turning in my head, made me think a little bit. When a retard has an orgasm, isn't his face looking normal? Does it have the reverse effect? These people have to jerk off to get their passport photo taken? That'd be a little awkward for the photographer. My wife, she loves wine, red wine. She just goes nuts for red wine. I don't drink, but I do love reading the backs of these over-exaggeratory bottles. They've always got some steaming pile of bullshit on the back. Hints of berry, announcing the coming of spring, with notes of oak. Let me tell you, after my wife's had a couple bottles of Cab Sav, it's a different story. I think you should be more honest on the backs of the bottles. You should read something like, hints of purple teeth, announcing the coming of poor decision-making, with nodes of erectile dysfunction. Let's be honest, no one looks too intellectual after a couple bottles of Zin. I was reading the Georgia Street before the show today, my favorite publication in the city, and I was reading my favorite part, the colorful prostitute ads in the back. Anyone seen these? Don't be shy, fellas, I know you look at them. And I saw this interesting marketing ploy by some of these ladies in the night. They had girlfriend experience attached to one of the ads. Has anyone seen this? I got news for you, ladies. If I'm bucking up $200 for a hooker, I am not looking for a girlfriend experience. What are we going to do? Go shopping at the Park Royal for 5 hours? Gonna bitching me in the car ride home for not listening? Gonna pop in the Notebook for the 10th time once we get home? I'm looking for a whore experience, is what I'm looking for. Anal, oral, something I don't get at home. I got a new beef these days, maybe some of you share it. I, myself, am sick of vampires. Is anyone sick to death of these movies? Yeah. When did they become so gay? When I was a kid, these guys were badass. Twilight, they like sparkle in the moonlight and shit. They wear makeup. I think Hollywood should change up the premise of vampires. They should mix it up a little bit. Instead of surviving on blood, I think they should survive on semen. And instead of fang teeth, they should have no teeth at all. Think about it. Now we got a bunch of gummy monsters cruising the streets looking to get blowjobs. Suddenly I'm not that afraid of vampires. It's a bit of a catch-22 though, if I should succumb to these creatures' charms. Now I survive on semen? Kinda sucks though, it looks like somebody's already beat me to this idea. I was watching TV the other night. Hideous, undead monsters that survive on semen. Has anyone seen The Real Housewives of Vancouver? I think they got this premise pretty locked up.